I do love autumn, it's so beautiful, but when I'm feeling like this, the last thing I want to be doing, if I'm honest, is up here building. I just want to be tucked up, snuggled up with some soup. Soup. Okay, what are we doing today? I am exhausted. Like, I feel under the weather. I feel very tired. A little bit out of it. A bit achy. A bit sick in the stomach. A bit bleh. But we have to get this done because winter is coming. It is a lot colder today, as you can see from the surrounding plant life. The birch is very orange now. Winter is on its way. I mean, this is autumn, but it's basically the start of winter. So we need to get this closed. So yeah, that's today's mission. We're going to take it easy. We're going to go slow. We're going to be kind to our body and mind, but also really go for it because I need to get it done. Can't afford to get snow and ice and stuff inside. Can't afford to have mice living in there. Too many problems will come if I stop now. So I figured we've got a couple of weeks before things get really bad. The next few days is going to be really bad temperature wise. So this is another case of kind of learning a lesson about planning things better in the future, because I've kind of put myself in a position where I'm going to have to use more wood than is ideal, just because of the distance here and how wide the door is that we have. Although we didn't have the door, so I'm not going to be too hard on myself because we never knew what we were going to deal with. But I'm going to have to put a full length here and then the jack, and then a full length here and then a jack. But if this had been a little bit smaller, I could have used that one as that first king stud. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to use another beam, literally like an inch away from it. Now, we were talking about making videos and how we have very different thoughts on these things, and she is very much more the aesthetic side. So I'm trying to learn and be a bit better in the aesthetics of our videos and getting rid of crappy bits of plastic in the shot. So there you go, this one's for you, baby. So yeah, she, as you will have seen, because we've posted videos now featuring Raven in them, she's in and out at the minute because she's doing the mountaineering school. So she's here and then she's away, she's here and then she's away. So she'll be popping up and then maybe disappearing for a little while. I need to cut these roots out the way. The door's going to open outwards, because obviously if it opens inwards we're just killing space. So it's going to open outwards. Not ideal in a windy country to have a door opening outwards. Also not ideal for snow when the snow falls, because it'll obviously block the door and then you can't open it. At least if it opened inwards you could open it and clear the snow. But we are at some point going to have another roof across this bit, and it's going to come out here and there'll be another small building. Another small building in this area. So I'm not too worried about the door. Yes, it's not going to be great in terms of practicality to begin with, but over time the kind of downside of the practicalities won't matter, because we'll do things that ease those problems. Blah blah blah, let's build. Oh, if I forget where I've put the drill, remind me. It's there. Ooh. So 420 is our length. I think I bought those at 420 anyway, so That would make sense. And then somehow I ended up with some 4.6s. I think I just felt a raindrop. Not what we want at all. Where am I going to do this? Oh God. For those of you that follow us along on other platforms, you may or may not know that I actually have a pretty bad back injury. I actually have a herniated disc over a year ago now for the first time. And then I had about 6 months where it was okay, and then it happened again. And it's never really healed fully. So I have to be very careful. And at the minute, as it's getting colder and I'm getting older, it's pretty sore today. So I've got to be super careful with what I do. Well, we're having one of those, oh God, one of those days when nothing fits, nothing does what it's meant to do. So now I think we'll cut this one out just to make my life a little easier. That didn't really work. I was trying to save it as a whole piece, but it didn't really work. I'm going to double check that height because I don't trust my brain today. Maybe 203 and a bit would be better. Is that right? Oh! It's exciting. Door going on, or in whatever. Some little blocks in there, maybe. Can't hurt, can it? Okay, it's either about to rain or about to snow. Something just fell from the sky. Yep, it's raining again. But that's okay. It's okay. This should just go straight in. With a bit of a wiggle, it'll go. I just feel like he's a little tight, which is weird because all these are supposed to be 4.2 as well. But there's no chuffing way that that's the same height as that one. We're going to get a rainbow because it's now a little bit sunny. Okay, so we've taken a smidgy off of him. Let's see if that's made any difference at all. Oh, much better. Much better. Some gentle encouragement. Wonderful. Yeah, that's really annoying. That silly little gap there. We're down to dead batteries, which is really annoying. So that's super twisty at the top, so I'm going to just leave it free. I'll just get the jack on first, and then I can put my top on, and then I can square it all up from there, because this one is a mess. It's so wibbly wobbly all the way up. So I think we're just going to have to do it bit by bit, which is fine. Okay, we're dead batteries, all three of them. Not good. Not good. Oh no. Turns out I have endless panel nails. Okay, great. Sun's out. Miraculous. Okay. Whoosh. You can't see what I'm doing. Honestly, when I'm not feeling very well, I get incredibly clumsy and everything gets snagged on me. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad at all. We have a door, at least. Kind of. This piece of wood is incredibly twisted. And there's a doorway. So, we're walking up to the land. And this is actually going to be Raven's first time seeing the doorway that I framed in yesterday. So this is the first time that she's going to get to experience what it's like actually walking in to the cabin from where the door will be once I fit the doors. Here we go. Are you excited? Past the flower patch, past the strawberry patch, past the rest of the boards that need to go on.
Welcome. Amazing. Wow.
So this is what's left to do today. Just this little L shape, this little bit here.
It's getting so real.
Yeah.
I'm inside the house. I'm in the kitchen. Well,
You're in the lounge,
I'm in the lounge.
which is also the kitchen.
Yeah. Oh, it feels bigger, actually.
Yeah.
Once the walls are off. Which is more interesting.
Yeah.
How it felt super small with just a skeleton. And then once we put the boards up, or well, you put the boards up, it feels like...
Yeah, I think it'll shrink a little bit when we clad the inside, because obviously we'll lose the visual depth of the walls, if you know what I mean. Like we'll lose this.
Once this window is in and the round window, and baby, it's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah.
Jesus, let's go. Let's start the day. This is my first job in the house in like 3 months, because I have been away, and it feels great.
It's a very important part of the build, to be honest.
What I'm doing right now is attaching this metal strip onto the house framing to the house base, so that it doesn't fly away in the crazy winds.
Which is a distinct possibility in Iceland.
Yes, we chose to build a house in the west. The winds are crazy. We're lucky because we have a hill behind us, so it is actually quite sheltered here. But you never know where the wind is coming from. And better safe than sorry. My grandmother, and this is a true story that Gareth does not believe.
I believe it.
My grandmother grew up in Hnífsdalur in the Westfjords, a little fishing village. And one day when she was in school, her school building flew from the fjord to the ocean with all of the students inside of the school building. And then the school washed into the shore bit, and all the children were still alive, but some had broken bones and stuff. And she remembers this, and this was in the news.
Yeah.
We can find it if anybody doesn't believe it, or we can just get Grandma here to share her experience.
Traumatic
But
experience.
these are the Icelandic winds, and that's why we need some good metal strips to make sure that our house doesn't blow away.
Into the ocean.
Well, there is the ocean is quite far from us.
But you never know.
We are very close to the highlands. Most people live on the edges of Iceland, in around the shore, but we are inland. There are not many people that live inland. There are not many people that live in Iceland, but some of us do. I'm not really sure why. I do know why though.
Yeah. It's easy to see.
It's pure and raw, and it's just feels different than anywhere else in the world. The air and the water. It's been a while since I hammered, getting the swing of it.
Clear?
Yep. Oh,
It's so crazy. The whole sheet of plywood is just such a sail. It just takes you wherever it wants to go.
do you need help? I'm not holding anymore.
I've got it. I'm just holding it for the wind.
Okay.
This is always a challenge
Yeah.
on your own because the wind just goes.
Oh my god.
I've nearly been blown off a ladder a few times.
Yeah.
I'm just feeling a bit weak. This illness has definitely taken away a bit of my strength. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just having a good time.
Thought you'd hurt yourself.
Huh?
Thought you'd hurt yourself.
Oh.
Come on, Gareth. And then I'll start from that join and then work my way along and hope that it is okay that end as well. Whew, my arms. I've been sick the last few days. Wonky ladders. Gotta love them. Oh, that's a huge gap.
But not at the top. Right?
No, the top that's as far as it had to be, I guess.
'Cause
We've got to put wood behind here anyway to join these boards,
Yeah.
so it's fine.
Okay.
All good.
Okay. Because when it was flush down there, it was
Yeah, the
bad
top
up
would have
there,
overlapped. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have caused more problems. It's my fault for putting this board on crooked.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about this gap. Once there's wood behind it, and we'll
Yep.
put some like. Did you hit your thumb?
Yeah.
Aye,
Just a little bit.
aye, baby.
It's okay.
We'll put some like elastic filler stuff in there,
Yeah.
just to plug that gap. It'll be fine.
Okay.
We could just make like an ASMR video of just hammering for like 40 minutes
Yeah.
for people that are into that, you know.
Any takers? It's actually very therapeutic.
Hammering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just focused on one nail at a time,
Yeah.
and then there's just the next nail, and the next nail,
It's
and the
life.
next nail, and the next nail.
It's life, huh?
It's life. One nail at a time.
Give me a kiss. Come on, you little gnome. This is our house, baby.
It is our house.
Yeah.
It's no joke, and I'm gonna be honest. I thought it would be easier to build a house, and I know I have done very little in the house. I know you have done most of it, pretty much all of it, apart from a few nails and some, visioning and deciding, do this and it's no joke to build a house.
It really isn't.
And I'm very proud of you for everything you've done.
Thank you.
This is
It's been a great challenge. Like, it's been tough at times, but it's also made me realise just how capable I am as well.
yeah.
It's been really good for me. It's exciting. It's a little bit overwhelming sometimes thinking about just how much is actually left to do
Yeah.
before we can even consider
But do you
sleeping in
remember
here.
1 year ago, or like a little over a year ago?
Considering this was just a patch of grass.
No,
It wasn't even grass, it
there
was
was
bushes.
bushes. There was just trees here, and we were like, where do we want the house to be?
Yeah.
And then we were just like, let's do it here. And we
Yeah.
both agreed this was the spot. And then it was like, okay, bring the, and we cut all the trees, and we were like, okay, here. And then it was just like digging the first hole. And then
Yeah.
digging the next hole, and the next hole, and the next hole, and the 12 holes. And
Nail
then,
by nail.
And then the posts in, and all the gravel, and then here we are. 1 year, one
Yeah.
year later. I love the house isn't moving.
I mean, there's holes in it still, so the wind can cut through it.
It's
It'll be a different story when the windows are in and it's
Yeah.
hitting a solid object. That's when we'll really see if it's up to it.
If we end in the ocean, that would be quite a journey and a story to tell.
It would be a great
Our
story.
great grandkids could tell the story of one of their
We should write it.
grandparents.
We should write the house that flew away.
The house that flew away.
It's incredible. And as it flies over the ocean, they meet whales and
Ooh.
yeah. Let's write it.
Yeah.
Copyright. Don't
Yeah.
steal it.
Nice. I mean, we're gonna have a little publishing company.
Yeah.
So the idea with this house, tiny house but big living, we want to do all the things we want to do. Not all of them, because we want to do endless things. But some of the things. We want to hike the mountains and travel and make books and create art and make delicious food and just live a good life.
Yeah.
So this is, we have our nest. This is our nest. We have our house. That's ours that we can always come to. And then we can create and make a life worth living.
Good job. Go on, baby. Oh, yeah.
Aha.
This is satisfying.
I like it. It is very satisfying. It's a really good workout.
Uh-huh.
I've done one strip and I'm like, yeah.
I built me a house.
I cannot believe how many nails you have nailed. For our next house, we will purchase a nail gun.
Ooh, that's my dream.
I know. This tree is really...
Yeah, it puts it in the way, right? Good
Okay.
job, baby. Good job. And then just cut it flush.
Flush.
Just cut it as close to that as you can. Try not to leave like a sharp overhanging edge.
Fuck! Okay. My love.
Try using the tip. Try using them as like snips rather than doing it as one big cut. Like snip your way through it. Like they're a little delicate pair of scissors. No, like snip. Use that. That's it. No, come back. Just the tip.
Like this.
Exactly. Try that little bit.
My love. I'm gonna blame the tool. It's rusty and old.
So
My finger strength is great. What? How did you do that? Nah. Ridiculous.
And then we'll
Gotta-
just hammer that around, just so there's not a sharp edge, yeah?
Okay.
Awesome!
this here, this beam, has all this painting on it, and it's from the day after our wedding. All our friends and family that were here. Wait a minute. It was actually on the wedding day, during the party, we had these beams out, and people could write whatever they wanted on the beams.
Yeah, it was on the day.
It was on the day.
Yeah.
And here it says Traustar stoðir, which means trust or strong foundations. The day after the wedding, the people that stayed overnight came and helped dig the holes for the posts that we then started putting in the ground. Almost there.
Okay, this is where we leave things today. Yeah, it was lovely to be up on the land together. Raven's now gone back down to start making dinner, so I better go and join her. Thank you for watching this instalment of our tiny home Iceland. Again, if you do like what we're sharing, if you're enjoying our journey, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing it with people. We really want to have lots of you along for the ride and share our journey with you, and hopefully inspire other people. That's why we do this, really, inspiration for other people, because we were inspired by people that have done this kind of thing before us, you know, Raven's parents, other people we know as well. So yeah, that's what it's all about. But yeah, I keep saying but yeah. I will leave you with this magnificent view. Oh, if you can probably see it past my big old head. There you go. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. See you again soon.
Kryddbrauð. Focaccia with herbs from the garden.
Nice.
Oil, garlic, salt and pepper. Ah.
Magnifique.